Namaskar and Salam. Today we will take the letters of the Be group. The Be group has 5 letters: Be, Pe, Te, Te and Se, and they represent B, P, T, T and S sounds and letters in Hindi. They all have the same base shape, but the nuktas, the dots, are different in numbers and place. Be has 1 nukta below and Pe has 3 nuktas below. Te has 2 nuktas above and Te has a choti toy above, and finally Se has 3 nuktas above. Since the base shape is the same, they will also behave the same when connecting with the other letters. Only the number and place of nuktas will be different. Just like the other letters, the Be group letters also have 4 shapes: detached, initial, medial and final. Only this part of the letters and nuktas are used for initial and medial form, and the detached and final forms are very similar. The only difference is that the final form is attached to the previous letter. In the table here, I'm going to take only Be, the first letter of the group, to show their places in a word. Here are the 4 shapes of the letter Be. Detached is the main shape as you find in the alphabet sheet. The initial shape takes only the beginning part of the letter and the nukta. And here how it looks like in the middle. And the final shape is almost like the detached one, except it is connected to the previous letter on the right. Here in this picture below, you see how this letter will be connected before and after. The green circle shows where the letter before gets connected, and the red circle shows where the letter that comes after gets connected. In almost all cases, the detached and the final shape look very similar. And one more thing to remember, that Be group letters have 2 alternate forms too. These alternate forms are used based on the letter that comes next. In case of the entire Be group, it is the number and the place of the nuktas that help to recognize the letter, the sounds. Let's now take some words in which the letters come in the beginning, middle, at the end, and also as detached letters. The first word is Ab. We took the word Ab earlier. The spelling is Alif plus Be. Here the letter Be comes as detached because the letter before it is a non-connector Alif. So you write Alif and Be separately. Ab, Ab. The next word is Par, meaning but, the conjunction but. The spelling is Pe plus Re, that is Pa and Ra in Hindi, Pa, Ra, Par. In the word Par, the letter Pe comes in the beginning, so it will take the initial shape and then it will be connected to the letter Re. Please pay attention to the letter Pe in the beginning, and for the time being just ignore the letter Re. We haven't learned or taken Re yet. So Pe is in the beginning and it has 3 nuktas below. Then comes Re as the final letter. The next word is Matar, meaning peace. Here we take the medial shape of the letter. The spelling here is Mim plus Te plus Re. That is Ma, Ta and Ra in Hindi. The letter Te here comes in the middle of the word and it will take the medial shape. Although in the print form, the connection does not seem very clear, but in the handwritten, you can see the shosha, the stroke of connecting letter. For the time being, you can ignore the initial letter Mim, the Ma sound, and Re, the final letter, and only pay attention to the medial letter Te. So the first letter Mim will take the initial form, then Te will take the medial form, and Re will take the final letter form. So Ma, Ta, Ra, Matar. In the next 2 words, the letter Be takes the final form. The words are Jab and Sab. In Jab, the spelling is Jeen plus Be, representing J and B sound. And in Sab, the spelling is Seen plus Be, representing S and B sounds. You can see that the final form looks very similar to the detached form. The only difference is that they are attached to the preceding letters, which is Jim, the J sound, and Seen, the S sound. For now, just pay attention to the letter Be and ignore Jim and Seen because their initial forms are used, which we haven't learnt yet. So when you write letter Jab, the letter Jim will take initial form and Be will take the final form. Jab, Jab. Similarly for Sab, for the word Sab, Sin will take the initial form and Be will take the final form. Sab, sab. Let's now take all the words together. The first one was ab, where the letter Be was detached. The second word was par, where Pe takes the initial form. The third word mutter had Te in the middle, and the last two words jab and sab had Be as the final letters. Now I would like to take a couple of words where the alternate form of the letter Be is used. The first alternate form is this. Here the start of the stroke is a bit higher. This alternate form comes when the next letter belongs to the Sin group, Swad group, Toy group, Ain group, Fe group, and Wow. The example of the word with this alternate form is bus. The spelling is Be plus Sin, bus, bus. You will write Be with a little higher stroke and connect it with Sin, bus, bus. The second alternate form is a slanted line with the nuktas. You can see here how it looks like. This alternate form goes with the Jim group with Mim and Do Chashmi Hai. The first example of this alternate form is Pach, to digest, the root of the verb. You write Pe as a slanted line with 3 nuktas and attach it to the top part of Che. We haven't taken how Che is written as the last letter, but pay attention to how Pe is written as the slanted line. Let's take another example. The word is bum, meaning bomb. The spelling is Be plus Mim, bum. Here Be is attached to the Mim and written as a slanted line, bum. The Be group letters are also written as slanted line with nuktas when they come with Do Chashmi Hai. The Do Chashmi Hai is used to aspirate the stop consonants. We will take it later in details, but for now just see how the Hindi letters Bh, Ph, Th and Th are written in Urdu. They are written with Be, Pe, Te and Te with Do Chashmi Hai, Bh, Ph, Th and Th. In this video, we took the Be group letters in their detached, initial, medial and final forms. We also took the alternate forms of the letters. In our next video, we will take the Jim group. The Jim group has 4 letters, Jim, Che, He and Khe. The sound and the letters in Hindi are J, Ch, H and Kh. See you there. Namaskar and Salam.